Good evening. Words are your paintbrush and your life is the canvas. You can paint whatever you want to paint. Welcome to BMC News Live in English, brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers. I am Vinod Narayanan, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines.
Royal Humanitarian Foundation provides support to rain-affected families. New Royal Medical Services facility opened. Bahrain launched its first solar-covered walkway. New testing rules for travelers to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The Ambassador of India to the Kingdom of Bahrain, His Excellency Shri Piyush Srivastava, inaugurated the webinar Expatriates and Legal Issues. China locks down southern city as Omicron variant surges.
News in detail. Royal Humanitarian Foundation provides support to rain-affected families based on the directives of Representative of His Majesty, the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, to assist families affected by the heavy rains. The Royal Humanitarian Foundation has presented the financial support to the affected families. His Highness Sheikh Nasser expressed his thanks and gratitude to His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Honorary President of the Royal Humanitarian Foundation, and to His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, for their great support to Bahraini families. His Highness Sheikh Nasser stressed that the Royal Humanitarian Foundation is keen on fulfilling the visions and aspirations of His Majesty, the King, and on implementing his directives in providing all forms of support to citizens. Royal Humanitarian Foundation Secretary General Dr. Mustafa Al Sayed said that the Royal Humanitarian Foundation set up a link for online requests to receive support and that it received 880 applications. A list of the families eligible for assistance was drawn up and the amounts were transferred to bank accounts to contribute to address some of the damages to homes, he said. New Royal Medical Services facility opened. The opening ceremony of medical laboratories and daily cases clinic at the BDF Royal Medical Services was held today under the patronage of Commander-in-Chief Field Marshal Sheikh Khalifa bin Ahmed Al Khalifa. The BDF Commander-in-Chief deputized Minister of Defense Lieutenant General Abdullah bin Hassan Al Nuaimi to attend the ceremony held in conjunction with the BDF anniversary, which is observed on February 5th. Commander of the Royal Medical Services, Major General Sheikh Khalid bin Ali Al Khalifa, praised the new facility, stressing the advanced level of the military hospital. He said that the southern tower includes 3 main sections, where the ground floor is allocated for daily cases, the first floor for operating rooms, and the second and third floors for medical laboratories. CSB issues directives on Sports Day. President of the Civil Service Bureau, Ahmed bin Zayed Al Zayed, issued Civil Service Directives 1 of 2022, explaining the resolution of the Cabinet on considering Thursday, February 10th as a half-work day for all ministries, institutions and state departments, marking Bahrain National Sports Day, to pave the way for their staff to engage in sports events on the day. Al Zayed said that all ministries and state departments subject to CSB Law 48 of 2010 shall prepare sports programs for their staff between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. and to contact the Bahrain Olympic Committee in this regard. Government departments shall also take the necessary procedures to ensure the normal flow of work so as not to affect the services provided to the public and ensure social distancing and safety of all during events. Works Minister discussed food security with National Unity Assembly. Minister of Works, Municipalities Affairs and Urban Planning, SM bin Abdullah Khalaf, met with Head of the National Unity Assembly, Abdullah Saad Al Huwaihi. The minister praised the National Unity Assembly's patriotic role and its initiative in promoting awareness in the livelihood and environmental security. Khalaf affirmed that the ministry is ready to provide its training capabilities in the field of agriculture and fish farming for societal benefit. He stressed that one of the ministry's strategic objectives in food security is to train Bahrainis interested in the field of agriculture and food security on modern methods and technologies in this field. Finance and National Economy Ministry releases 2021 indicators. The Ministry of Finance and National Economy has released a summary of the performance of a number of economic indicators monitored periodically during this year 2021 compared to the previous year. The indices reveal the continued recovery of a number of economic sectors and an improvement in most of the indicators monitored for the year 2021. Some indicators have been surpassed the pre-pandemic levels. Bahrain launched its first solar-covered walkway. Bahrain's National Initiative for Agricultural Development has launched the Solar Energy Trees project. The project aims to develop the Askar coast while using renewable energy to reduce waste and consumption and create a clean, sustainable environment in line with the Kingdom's Vision 2030. The project features the construction of structures resembling trees that generate solar energy using photovoltaic panels. The energy is also used for the irrigation network, and the electricity consumption is reduced by around 20%. Today's COVID updates.
COVID updates brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers.
The Ambassador of India to the Kingdom of Bahrain, His Excellency Shri Piyush Srivastava, inaugurated the webinar Expatriates and Legal Issues. Report.
Indian Ambassador, His Excellency Shri Piyush Srivastava, addressed a webinar on expatriates and legal issues organized by Pravasi Legal Cell Bahrain Chapter and IMAC Bahrain Media City. Ambassador appreciated the initiatives of Pravasi Legal Cell to reach out to our community on such important theme and advised the Indian community, particularly the blue-collar workers, to utilize various Government of India schemes for the welfare of Indian diaspora, including e-migrate and pre-departure orientation training program. Many law-related doubts from the expatriate community were answered by Advocate Jos Abraham from the Honorable Supreme Court of India and Advocate Madhavan Kallath from Bahrain. The webinar was attended by Head of Pravasi Legal Cell Bahrain Chapter, Mr. Sudhir Tirunilath, and the Chairman and Managing Director of IMAC Bahrain Media City, Mr. Francis Kaitarath, a well-known social activist who provided opportunities to the expatriate community to exhibit their talents through BMC Global Life programs during the time of COVID-19 pandemic. The webinar was moderated by Mr. Vinod Narayanan and Ms. Spandana. Pravasi Legal Cell officials said that more sessions of the webinar will be conducted in the coming months. Legal experts from both Bahrain and India will be answering the legal doubts of expatriate community in these sessions. You can send your law-related doubts to the WhatsApp numbers 38391000 or 39461746.
Bahrain Institute for Pearls and Gemstones welcomed the Indian Ambassador to Bahrain, His Excellency Shri Piyush Srivastava. Bahrain Institute for Pearls and Gemstones welcomed the Indian Ambassador to Bahrain, His Excellency Shri Piyush Srivastava. The meeting explored new collaboration opportunities between India and Bahrain in the fields of pearls, gemstones and trade, as well as training and research in this field. CEO Noura Jamshir briefed the ambassador on the institute's establishment and mission, as well as how it evolved into a world-class gemological laboratory, education and research center, specializing in the testing and study of natural pearls as a reflection of Bahrain's ancient pearling history and desire to protect and advance Bahrain's pearling heritage. The ambassador expressed his admiration for the institute's excellence, emphasizing its role in enhancing Bahrain's reputation as a leading regional and international center in the field of pearl trade, welcoming future opportunities to develop India-Bahrain cooperation in this field. Now we will be back after a very short break.
The exclusive franchisee of Cochin Kala Bhavan in Bahrain. With over a decade of existence in Bahrain, exclusive online regular classes have started for classical dances, music vocal, instrumental music, cinematic dance, Kathak, Zumba body fitness, karate and yoga, drawing, arts and craft, children's theatre. For more information, please call 3909 6845 3909 4806 3885 or visit www.bahrainmediacity.com. iMac, Cochin Kalabhavan.
Welcome back. New testing rules for travelers to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. New COVID-19 testing procedures came into effect in Saudi Arabia on Wednesday, requiring travelers to take a rapid antigen test upon arrival. Citizens and foreign nationals must hold a negative certificate regardless of vaccine status for an approved PCR or rapid antigen test, with a sample being taken within 48 hours of their departure date to the kingdom. Children under 8 years of age are exempted from the test, although regulations for countries of origin related to COVID-19 testing procedures for children must be taken into account. The measures came into effect at 1 a.m. on Wednesday, February 9th. Citizens must receive a booster shot of the COVID-19 vaccine before departing the kingdom. The third dose can be taken 3 months after the second dose. Those under 16 years of age are exempted, as well as those who hold exempt status on Tawakulana application. Saudi to launch International Defense Exhibition next month. Saudi Arabia announced the completion of preparations for the launch of the International Defense Exhibition, a leading global event on defense and security, in its first edition in Riyadh. The event to be held from March 6th to 9th. The exhibition will begin its first day with an opening ceremony that includes live demonstrations of the capabilities of interoperability between defense and security systems in all fields, with the participation of thousands of visitors and hundreds of industry giants. More than 450 companies from around 37 countries will participate in showcasing the latest defense and security industry technologies across land, sea, air, space, and information security in an ideal environment for communication, innovation, and stimulating partnerships. Dubai police break a world record. Dubai Police General Command and Expo 2020 Dubai have broken the Guinness World Record for the largest online video chain of people passing Expo 2020 pin. The video chain features 265 people of different nationalities speaking various languages while passing the Expo 2020 Dubai pin at the Al Forsan Park at Expo 2020 Dubai. The Dubai Police General Command and Expo 2020 Dubai received an official Guinness certificate. Emirates Red Crescent provides urgent humanitarian aid to Somalia. The Emirates Red Crescent is providing urgent humanitarian aid to people affected by the drought in Somalia. The aid program includes a humanitarian air bridge carrying dozens of tons of supplies to mitigate the repercussions of the drought, Emirates News Agency reported. China locks down southern city as Omicron variant surges. China has ordered inhabitants of the southern city of Beis to stay home and suspended transportation links amid a surge in COVID-19 cases, at least partly linked to the Omicron variant. Classes have been suspended, new non-essential businesses closed, and mass testing of residents ordered. Restaurants are only permitted to serve takeout. Traffic lights have been switched to red only to remind drivers to stay home, the Associated Press reported. Spain ends mask mandate outdoors as coronavirus surge ebbs. Spain is scrapping a mandate to wear masks outdoors as COVID-19 infection rates drops and hospitals report lower admissions, the Associated Press reported. Mask wearing will not be necessary outside beginning Thursday. The rule change includes children at school during their breaks outside between classes. However, masks remain mandatory in indoor public spaces, including public transportation, and when people are unable to keep a safe distance of 1.5 meters between them. With that, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. every day. I'm Vinod Narayan signing off from BMC News Live. Good night.